What if Michael Jackson never retired from music? Everyone remembers the magnetic aura of Michael Jackson, the king of pop, who captivated the global stage with his trailblazing music, gravity-defying dance moves, and unmatched presence. His groundbreaking artistry shaped decades of music and left behind one of the most enduring legacies the world has ever seen. But here's a thought. What if Michael Jackson never retired from music? Imagine a world where his creative genius kept shaping our culture and evolving right alongside the music industry itself. In this speculative journey, we'll dive into what could have been if Michael Jackson's artistic journey never paused. From revolutionary albums to worldwide tours and social activism, let's uncover the ripple effects of his unbroken influence in our world today. Michael Jackson's heyday was marked by some of the most unforgettable moments in entertainment history. From Off the Wall to Thriller, Bad, and Dangerous, he didn't just dominate the music charts, he set entirely new standards. He didn't just release albums, he crafted cultural earthquakes that reshaped how music and storytelling were experienced. Worldwide fans witnessed the meteoric rise of a star who wasn't just an entertainer, but a symbol of excellence and innovation. His music broke racial barriers, his iconic moonwalk redefined how we see dance, and his consideration for global issues offered a vision of music as a force for change. Now, imagine this trajectory never slowing. What if, instead of stepping back in the late 1990s and early 2000s, Michael continued to evolve with the industry? What revolutionary steps might he have taken? Imagine Michael Jackson experimenting with new sounds and styles. As genres like electronic, hip-hop, and even the rise of Afrobeats took center stage, Michael's extraordinary ability to adapt and innovate could have kept him at the forefront of musical creativity. Would there have been another Thriller? Perhaps a project even more genre-defying, blending his signature pop sound with futuristic elements? His collaborations with famous producers could have spawned entirely new genres. And Michael, being the perfectionist he was, would surely have pushed every album to transcend what came before it. The thought of Michael teaming up with modern artists is thrilling. Can you picture him collaborating with Beyoncé on an anthem of empowerment? Or perhaps joining artists like The Weeknd or Bruno Mars to create music that bridges generations? Collaboration was in Michael's DNA. He worked with Paul McCartney, Eddie Van Halen, and countless others to create some of history's most iconic tracks. But how would these partnerships have evolved? Artists like Lady Gaga, whose theatrical performances draw inspiration from Michael, could have been ideal collaborators. Imagine a duet blending Gaga's bold eccentricity with Michael's lyrical precision. It's the stuff of pop culture dreams. Perhaps Michael might have also tapped into the K-pop craze, joining forces with global sensations like BTS or BLACKPINAK. Together, they could have bridged cultures and broken records while paving a new path in global music collaboration. Michael Jackson didn't invent the music video, but he certainly redefined its potential as an art form. Thriller, Smooth Criminal, and Black or White weren't just songs on film. They were cinematic experiences that told compelling stories. As music videos became platforms for digital creativity, it's thrilling to think about how Michael might have used today's advanced technology. Would he have utilized 3D or virtual reality to immerse his fans in his vision? Could YouTube and TikTok have been playgrounds for his revolutionary ideas? Imagine a world in which Jackson's ability to combine storytelling and music lived on, inspiring new creators, fans, and even industries. He could have set the precedent for visual creativity in our current digital age. Michael's concerts were legendary, and he was known for pushing the limits of what could be done on stage. From groundbreaking pyrotechnics to intricate choreography, his shows were larger-than-life productions that thrilled millions. If he never retired, we can only imagine how he might have adapted to modern capabilities. Picture concerts featuring holograms and augmented reality, where fans could experience immersive performances in real time. Michael might have even pioneered entirely new ways of engaging with his audience, taking live events to unimaginable heights. Would the This Is It performances, originally planned as a comeback tour, have gone on to dominate global stages, becoming the benchmark for live performance experiences for decades? Michael Jackson was meticulous when it came to creating albums. His attention to detail and desire to innovate gave us classics that still stand the test of time. Had he continued his career uninterrupted, what could his later albums have explored? Themes like technology, global unity, or even space exploration could have inspired his work, reflecting the complex world we live in today. His ability to combine authenticity with universal appeal meant that his albums reached everyone, from pop lovers to social activists. Ultimately, the greatest question remains: could there have been an album to rival Thriller's iconic legacy, or perhaps one that surpassed even that monumental success? Beyond the music, Michael Jackson was passionate about giving back to the world. Through songs like Man in the Mirror and initiatives like the Heal the World Foundation, he showed a deep interest in making a meaningful difference. If his retirement never happened, it's possible he would have expanded his role as a global humanitarian. With modern platforms amplifying voices for change, his influence could have supported causes like climate change, racial equity, and access to education. As a role model and global ambassador, his contribution to social justice could have grown exponentially, inspiring newer generations to take action just as he did. The 2000s and beyond brought seismic changes to the music industry. Streaming platforms, social media, and the rise of independent artists reshaped the rules of success. Would Michael Jackson, with his unique understanding of the music-making process and celebrity culture, have thrived in this new era? Imagine how he might have used tools like Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok to engage his audience. Could he have created behind-the-scenes glimpses of his perfectionist practices, inviting fans into his creative process and showing the man behind the myth? It's mesmerizing to think about how he might have balanced his timelessness with the ever-changing nature of modern trends. Michael wasn't just a superstar, he was a trendsetter. In the alternate timeline where his career continued, could he have taken on the role of a mentor? Imagine Jackson nurturing young artists, offering guidance on creativity, discipline, and pushing artistic boundaries. He might have become a beacon for artists seeking to follow in his footsteps, fostering a sense of collaboration and mutual respect that changed the industry's culture. His leadership could have also extended to business ventures, perhaps establishing a production house or media empire that shaped how the next era of entertainers approached their craft and their careers. The challenge of staying relevant is something all artists face, and yet Michael Jackson consistently managed to evolve. Could this ability have allowed him to dominate even as an older artist in a youth-driven industry? Many pop stars face scrutiny as they age, with critics questioning whether their relevance endures past a certain point. For Michael, however, his artistry and vision transcended age, offering a timeless reminder of what it means to be an entertainer. Would he have broken even this barrier, showing how artistry only deepens with time? There's something deeply inspiring in imagining how much more Michael Jackson could have contributed. His ongoing creative journey might have redefined not only pop culture, but also the music industry itself. New albums, global advocacy, groundbreaking performances, one person with limitless imagination could reshape the world as we know it. While this journey is speculative, it underscores the lasting greatness of Michael Jackson and how profoundly he touched lives. Even in an alternate timeline where he never retired, one thing remains clear. His legacy as the King of Pop will endure for generations to come. So, as we imagine what could have been, let's not forget to celebrate what was. Michael's story reminds us of the power of creativity, perseverance, and the unshakable belief that music can change the world. What do you think? Could Michael Jackson have redefined music all over again? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue celebrating the genius of a man who truly changed everything. Like and subscribe for more from Pop Culture Twist.